back to RTD Media. This your boy Black Adam and
JV.
We back. You haven't seen us in a while, but we back. We got some information for y'all, some news for y'all. But before we get started, shout out, as you can see, come on man, season. The season is coming. And with the season, you're gonna need seasoning to season what you got going on. Your meat, your flavor, just the culture of homecoming in Louisiana and other homecomings. If you got food that you're going to be preparing, make sure you get some Come On Man seasoning. Shout out to be a sponsor for the RTD Media. Thank you. Now we need to get started. JV, how you been, first of all? How you been?
I'm good, man. How you been, man? We back off vacation.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, let me say this. I do want to say this.
Mm-hmm.
So from RTD Media to the Selders family, we want to send our condolences to our brother, our fallen Jaguar, Senator Larry Selders. You know what I'm saying? Your prayers. We send our prayers, our condolences to your family, man. Yeah. Good dude, man. Good dude we lost, man.
That's you. That's right. So look, I want to get started on I want to jump off and get it started, right?
Okay.
Previously, we had SWAC Media Day, which was last week. It was Coach Marshell Faulk, and it was two other players that went to SWAC Media Day. They put out the standings. Give me your take on the standings. What you think? Where they play Southern? Because I believe they put Southern second last on our side.
We're predicted to finish fourth in the West.
Yes.
It's preseason
predictions.
It's preseason prediction.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised that where we are. We finished 2-10 last year. There really are no high expectations for us. Mm-hmm. So I'm not surprised at the preseason picks. I think they got it right as far as the PV is the reigning SWAC champion, so yeah. I would expect them to be number one in the West, which they were.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama State picked first in the East, Jackson State second.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think, preseason wise, those three teams were the top dogs last year. So, I can see what, I get why they picked those preseason. But again, it's preseason.
So you said that's a fair assessment of where Southern could be, because coming into the season, we had a lot of players that was picked up in the portal. We got a new coach, of course, and by having that new name, we picked up a lot of 3-star, 4-star players.
I can guarantee you this: we won't finish no damn fourth for sure.
On our side,
ain't no way. We ain't gonna finish fourth. I promise you that's gonna change.
Okay.
So, okay, it's preseason. I get why they put us there.
Right.
They're going off last year 2-10. I get it.
Right.
We ain't gonna finish fourth.
Yeah, but still, I think that's still kind of biased, because if they got Alabama State number one on the other side, because the quarterback is coming back.
I think they're gonna have a.
You know what I'm saying?
I think honestly, like I said, those PV, Jackson, Alabama State, I think they got those predictions right, because I think those three teams are going to be three tough teams.
Yeah.
So all three teams are bringing back a good amount of players. You know what I'm saying? All three teams are well coached. So I understand that. I get it.
Okay, we gonna see, man. We like I said, we gonna hope for the best. We're gonna be there to cheer the Jaguars on. But we never started off that low ever. I think this is the only time that Southern ever started off second to last ever.
Well, hell, we ain't never went 2-10.
That's true. That's true.
So
we gonna see.
This is new territory.
Speaking about that, Division I football. Division I. It used to be called Division I AA, but we're still Division I. Mm-hmm. This is the FCS version. In terms of strength of schedule, it came out last week, a couple weeks ago, and they had Southern number one, having basically the strongest schedule to play this year. What you think about that?
So they're gonna have the strongest schedule.
The strength of schedule
in HBCU.
In Black College. I'm sorry, yeah, Black College.
I like it. For me, that's where. So I know 2 years. This schedule. We went to the championship off this type of schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think, I'm not gonna say we play better on the road, but
I think we do.
It's a possibility. We're solid at home, But on the road, you know, the fans are there. It's kind of, you know, I think we're gonna do well. I think we're gonna do well with it, honestly. But I like the schedule. I like the fact that we come out the gate, you know, with Alabama State. So immediately, week 0, we're gonna know who we are.
Yeah.
You know, where we stand and all that. So I like it, man. Nothing gonna come easy. You don't want nothing easy anyway.
Right, that's true. And like I said, last time we had a strength of schedule like that, I believe we went to the SWAC.
We did.
We went to the SWAC. We didn't win it, but we went to the SWAC with that strong schedule. I think we rise to the occasion when it comes to that. You know, we will want a guaranteed win when it comes to home games, but away games are where we play our best, our strong suit.
Because the Jaguar Nation travel, shows up.
Yeah.
The band is there. Right. So in them hostile environments, you gotta have that backing, and that's where the Jaguar Nation do their part. And so like I said, I like it.
We're gonna see. So now I want to ask you this, because this is most important. You know, out of the strength of schedule, and you know, everybody is talk about Coach Faulk and the coaching staff, the auxiliary staff, the support staff. They have expectations, right? And we spoke about this prior to the Bike Classic last year when he first got hired, was the expectations, but we didn't know what was the makeup and what kind of recruits were going to come in. Mm-hmm. So now he has an expectation going to fall camp. Mm-hmm. I want your opinion on what you think the expectation is for him, his staff, and everybody that's surrounding the team right now.
I think expectation-wise, I don't think really nobody's expecting us to do anything, which is obvious of where we were picked to finish. Right. What I do like is the staff that he has assembled. Mm-hmm. We have a hell of a staff that has been assembled. And I like the fact that how we are attacking workouts, the mentality of the players, and it was evident if you saw Cam, the receiver, and Lil Herman Bristol that went to media day. If you paid attention to the way they spoke, the way they talked, it's evident of what Coach Faulk and his staff is putting in. Yeah. You know, those guys are locked in. And what I love about it is the importance that they're stressing on now. We
gotta win now.
Let's get to it now.
Yeah, gotta win now.
No waiting. We're not coming in the mind frame that we're rebuilding or we're trying to start over. No, they're putting in them boys' head that now, let's get to it now. Attack now. Right. Attack today. So again, Priest, I don't think no expectations have been set for us. I actually think people are thinking we're going to be sorry again. But from what I see and everything I'm observing, I like it. Because now you can't do nothing but over-exceed expectations.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because we only won 2 games last year. So, even though we, as a Jaguar Nation, we have a high expectation when it comes to winning.
So you got to understand this, though. We went 2-10 last year, but it wasn't that we didn't have talent. We have the talent is there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So my thing now is just with the talent, all the talent that was brought in, the new talent that was brought in this year, man. If we get this thing together, I'm telling you, I'm saying this now. I expect something special. I really do believe it, and that's just not the fan talking. That's just observation. What I'm seeing. Watching, talking to players, right. The way the players are speaking, the way they talking, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a new, you could tell it's a new day.
Yeah, it's a new mentality in the locker room.
It is.
And it's funny you say that. I was on campus earlier today and I saw the actual players out there working out because the coaches can't be on the field. So I seen probably about 30 players out there working out, different positions. The DBs, I saw the running backs, I saw the D-line and O-line. They were doing some stuff together. So that's good. So now, last time I saw with my eyes that people was going out there on their own, the kids was going out there on their own, players.
Was when we did it?
When we did it in 03. Mm-hmm. So because, that's piece of it, Right. You gotta create that camaraderie, you gotta create that chemistry. Right. And now you know who you're playing against.
And you gotta be able to do that on your own. You gotta have that want to do it.
Right.
You don't need the coaches to tell
Correct.
you to, you know what I'm saying? Without that, that's big, that's key. You gotta have that. You gotta have that. That's leadership.
For leadership, and that's the key to championship seasons.
You gotta have pedigree. It don't, as former players, we know this: championships aren't built in the fall camp.
No.
That starts in winter conditioning, spring. All that stuff starts then. So yeah, like I said, I like where we headed, man.
Yeah. So speaking of that, one of the biggest concerns that we had, we was getting players. Mm-hmm. We was recruiting. We get some players, skilled players. Mm-hmm. A lot of defensive players was getting. But the key position, which is the quarterback position, mm-hmm. we looked like we gained a couple of guys at that QB position mm-hmm. that look real good, legit, mm-hmm. right? And we don't want to call no names, but we know we have a couple of kids that's there that's legit. We have a guy that's signed, that's legit kid out of New Orleans. It's a lot of quarterbacks. Well, I want to ask you this: in that quarterback room, mm-hmm. right, from the state that Southern is in right now, mm-hmm. right, the 2-10. Prediction being second to last on our side. Mm-hmm. How do you think the quarterback play? Well, what role of importance will the quarterback play be?
Oh man, you can have all the talent you want in the world in every position. If you don't have a quarterback, you're not going to win.
Right.
You may win a few games off running the ball or whatever, but you got to have
somebody spin it.
You got to have a general. And
how you feel about the room, the quarterback room we have right now?
So I like the signing we had. So we had a signing, a kid, Christian Johnson. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, I think we're going to see something special. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't really been this excited about quarterback play since Ladarius Skelton.
Okay.
And this is just not, I've watched film on the kid. I paid attention to him. The kid came in the summer. He attacked the running program. He got straight to it. Mm-hmm. He's showing leadership qualities. You know what I'm saying? And the most important thing is he wanted to be a Jaguar.
Yeah. That's important.
Right. So, in my opinion, I'm excited about it. Now he still has to go do his job and earn the position and take the position rather.
Right.
I think Strother is a solid kid. Mm-hmm. He played a couple games for us last year. But I think in camp, I'm expecting Christian to do well.
Well, the thing is, I think also competition is there now.
Oh yeah, we have it. We got some freshmen coming in that they definitely gonna challenge and could possibly play. But my only thing with that is I think the kids we have. So I no doubt in my mind that the kids that we have that are true freshmen coming mm-hmm. in have the talent and can lead us.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But I just don't think this year
is the year.
It's hard. It's hard.
No,
you don't. But it's hard to come in your freshman year at any position and get straight to it. Get straight to it.
Well, you gotta be like had a dog mentality.
But I think they have it. It's just, man, you don't see that on no level. That you just if you do, it's rare and special.
Yeah.
So again, I think to me, that freshman year for that quarterback room is sucking up knowledge. Is preparing, mm-hmm. practicing. Because you got to, the speed of the game changes each level. So now, those kids going to have to come in. They're going to have to get adjusted to the speed.
Right.
You got to get adjusted to the playbook. You got to get adjusted to schemes, blitzes, all that. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot in a short amount of time. Because you're going into camp to pick that up.
I think what's important, not just that, but also terminology for the player that you're coaching. Because I was listening to one of his football stories on Netflix, and basically the head coach had his own philosophy. Mm-hmm. He'd been doing it for 30 years, his own philosophy, until he got this one special quarterback.
You got to adjust your...
He adjusted his 30-year philosophy for that one quarterback. The end result, they wound up going to the championship.
Well, yeah, of course, you have to. But that's what you call
adjustment and coaching.
And coaching, right? That's good coaching.
So in saying that, I've said that to say, we have a lot of talent in the quarterback room, Now with the coaches, that's the only thing, because all that stuff has to work together in order to be successful.
And that's why I speak so highly of Christian. I'm thinking the scheme that we're going to run. I think he fits well into that mode of what we're trying to do. You know, but man, I'm expecting a big thing from him. He's special, man. Mark my words.
Hey, he's a good kid.
Jaguar Nation, we have something special in the quarterback room. Again, I haven't been excited about a quarterback room since the Darius Skell.
He can play. The thing is, he can play. My only concern is this: are you going to utilize him to his degree, not your philosophy?
Well, I think what we're doing is he can throw.
He can throw. He can throw it.
He
mobile.
He can run.
He can run both sides. East side field.
And if in watching film, I'm looking at the small thing. You know, when blitzes are coming, when coverages is coming, how are you reacting?
You can check out.
He's getting that thing out of his hand. You know, from what I've seen and what I've watched and what I've observed, I'm telling you, man.
Hey, look,
I'm telling you, man.
What Coach Richard said about the quarterback, got to be a summa cum laude.
Don't take a 5 beta cap.
Yeah. You got to be, hey, look, Coach, you got to be smart.
Hey, one thing, in that quarterback room, you got to be able to think. You got to be able to think. If you can't think back there,
it's going to be rough, Coach.
It's going to be rough, Coach. The bullets going to be coming at you quick, fast, Coach. Because if you can't think, Coach.
It's gonna be rough.
Oh, rough ain't the word.
Especially you playing these games like a Jackson State, at Jackson, and then you playing.
But that's the thing. The first game is Alabama State. You playing one of Coach. Go in there now.
You gotta be sure.
You better be able to, that's what I'm saying. You better be able to think, cuz. And you got to be poised. You got to have all that. And that's what I see, man, you know. And we, you know, I mean, it ain't no secret who you know, we spoke with the gentleman.
Yes, right.
And
that's right.
I know you got off him. He's well spoken.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
Good kid.
Yeah.
Good kid.
I'm expecting a big thing from him.
I just want to see him need that first hit in the swag. He's like, get your ass up. He's like, okay.
Well, you know, what you got, yeah.
We got to see. Now, if he come back from that, if he's resilient, like immediately from that, okay, we got something special. And he come back and throw a touchdown, okay, we got something.
Well, I think you learned, but I think that's got to be embedded in you.
Right, he'll be a dog no matter what.
So I think he's going, but you know, you're going, in camp, you're going to pick that up. Because in camp, it ain't the actual game, but for that 3 weeks, you know the defense is the enemy.
Right, 100%.
Fighting out there, y'all. So offensively, they're going to pick that up from. They're going to know immediately if, okay, this is our guy.
Right.
And what I've heard from players and receivers that he can spin it out. So he's gaining respect, you know what I'm saying? People want to see how you react. They don't, you know, they just watching you actually do stuff. And man, I think we lucked up and got us one. I really do believe.
Yeah, and you know we're going to see his leadership, but we're not saying that he got the job.
No,
we're saying that
just from what I quarterback room wise,
right?
What I see, you know, older kid. He's played in junior college games. Mm-hmm. He's led his team to 2 national championships. Yep. So those, you know, those small things.
That's big.
Those small things matter.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
Speaking about big, I know last week the schedule of LSU came out for 2028. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, Southern, and it has LSU on the schedule. Mm-hmm. And we posted something, and you know, of course, you know, the internet had all kinds of opinions about it. Yes or no, I don't like it. Yes, I like it. And I want to clarify. some things.
The only reason you bringing this up because you feel like you were right about what you said.
Well, I think I was right because one, I said, for those who paid attention to the show, basically I said I think it's a good opportunity for the economy in the community. It's economic impact, right? At the end of the day, it's a business, right? I understand it's a ball game, and I understand y'all talking about, you know, people getting hurt, this, that, and other. I don't think that when you play a team like that, you're going to open up the playbook because you're not. I don't think a team is trying to really like expose nobody. They're just competing for the community.
I saw something, and I don't remember where I saw it, but when I saw somebody say something, and it made plenty of sense. It's not about smaller schools, HBCUs playing big schools. It's about timing. Mm-hmm. I think that when you have SWAC schools that are. So, for example, this year I would say PV, who's returning a lot of players, Jackson, who's returning a lot of players, who's, they're pretty much going to hit the ground running.
Yeah.
Alabama State. That's why Alabama State was so successful against UAB last year. Because they were a veteran team.
Yeah.
You got to have if you have a solid team, even if you are HBCU, you can go in there and compete. And that's why Alabama State went and competed. And I bring those three names up because those teams are already kind of formed and meshed already. Mm-hmm. So if they play a Southern Miss or somebody like that, they'll probably do well. I think it's time. It's just time. You know what I'm saying? I think it was premature of us when we played them. We weren't at our best. And
new head coach.
Right. And of course, so the mind frame of most people is we're going to get dominated regardless.
Right.
But what people don't understand is on Division I AA, HBCUs, where we are,
FCS,
where the advantage is for the bigger schools and the disadvantage for us is in the trenches.
Right. And
O-line and the D-line. Those guys are 6'8", 3. That's where they dominate us. And that's why you don't really see them pass and open up, because after a while, that's going to wear
100%.
you down.
100%.
Skill-wise, we can match up. We know that. We've seen that personally.
Right.
With us. You can match up skill-wise, but that's where they get us. But, I mean, you might have been half right. Spoke some stuff.
He don't want to give me my credit, but it's all right. Don't worry about it. But I want to piggyback on that. Also, they have depth. So you're looking at first team, second team, third team at every position. So when you talking about wearing out, they're gonna wear you out and gonna keep rotating these people. When we only have majority of first team, right?
We can go first team, second team, but third.
But we talking about skill level now. Now we talking about skill because their depth is just as good as their first team.
But skill wise, you're not.
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but skill wise, you're not. Like when we played, we rotated
five receivers.
5.
Right.
So those are the 5 you're gonna keep. It ain't like you're going 8 deep. So a D-line,
that's what I'm saying.
They bringing in a fresh 4, another 4,
every 3 downs.
So that's different. That's why I'm saying in the trenches they can.
But we only have one O-line. We probably have
at the most second.
Right.
We definitely don't go 3 deep.
Don't go 3 deep. That's what I'm saying. So they got fresh O-linemen coming in and vice versa.
Right.
They have fresh O-linemen coming in and we got
and that's what they dominated. And that's why they know. That's why you don't see. Right. That's why you see most of them run the ball. They're running the ball pretty much. But they know eventually
they're gonna bust one.
They're gonna weigh you down.
Yeah.
Right. That's the reality of it.
Because my thing is this, and I wanna be clear about this, because when we talk about stuff, we're not just talking about it as a street community. We're talking about it as former players.
Right.
Not saying that we know everything, but
no, it's a big difference when you speaking from playing versus just as a fan seeing it.
Right.
It's a hell of a difference.
It's totally a big difference. Because on that field, it's something totally different.
Totally different.
You hear the things, you hear the calls, you don't hear the calls. People miss assignments, all this stuff. You got all this stuff going on. Then you got to come back and look at the play and see what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that goes on. And when we're speaking about it, we're not speaking at it from an emotional standpoint.
Right.
We're speaking it from a actual physical, we putting our mind back to where we was when we played it. And I think a lot of people in the comments, they never played the game. They have, and nothing wrong with their opinion. We love their opinions. It's just, I want you guys to be cognizant and aware that this game is more of just a physical game.
Right.
You got so many other dynamics to this football game, to any football game that you guys don't understand. You're talking about depth, you're talking about support staff, you're talking about nutrition, you're talking about resources, IVs on the side, you got doctors, you got
the way they break down film.
Everything.
It's a lot, it's
adjustments.
It's a lot to go into it. You're talking about, man, if you're looking in when they in their offensive staff in the box, you got 15 people up there. You know,
analysts.
Right. So it's those are the things that
that separates them. That's why they there, and that's why
But where you can make it up at is, again, That's why Alabama State was so successful against UAB last year.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, when you have a squad, and you know you have a squad, you fear nobody.
Right, you're confident.
You're confident in yourself.
Yeah.
So when you go to play these big schools, you're not going over there saying, "Ooh, I'm playing whoever." You like
You just had this opportunity.
Yeah, let's go.
Right.
And that's how Alabama State approached that thing with UAB, and that's why they went in there and put on the performance they did.
But when that happened, that's when they come and get you. They put you and
Bring
bring
that
you.
money in your face.
That's right. You got to come over here.
Right.
So I get it. So now we got to close off. But I hate to be controversial, but I love to be controversial.
Yeah, that's your thing.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes last time I think we had that comment, we talked about homecoming and it went crazy. It's still going crazy.
You set me up.
Right. And you was like, what the hell you mean?
You set me up.
So
You set me up again, I feel.
So I had this thought because when we talked about homecoming, it's so many components that come with homecoming outside of just the football team, right? You have the camaraderie, you have the cheerleaders, you have the people that work on campus. You have the people that work on campus. I forget what they call the actual name, but we're gonna get to it. And also you have the band. Now, in these comments that everybody was saying, Southern doesn't do this, Southern do it, whatever. And I asked the question, I was like, one guy, I'm not gonna use his name, but he said, well, at least we know that our band will kill y'all band. And I was like, okay, could you clarify that? What you mean kill our band, right? Now we talking about our band, I'm talking about Southern University. He said their band would kill us. So I wanted to ask the question, do some of these alumni of these certain HBCUs think that they have the best band in terms of HBCU? Because we went to Southern University.
Correct.
All we know is the best.
Correct.
So we don't know nothing else.
Nothing else.
So I want your opinion on this. Who actually has the best band in HBCU? Not even the SWAC, in HBCU.
So like I asked you with the homecoming question.
Yeah.
What kind of question is that?
I'm just saying.
So, I mean, there's only one right answer.
Okay.
But they're going to say we biased. What is the human jukebox? And the beautiful dancing dolls, man. That ain't no secret. You know what I'm saying? We got the GOAT, Dr. Taylor. And, man, you know what it is. And I want to say this. I want to say this about Dr. Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give Dr. Taylor his flowers. We went to school with Dr. Taylor.
Okay.
20 plus years ago. I remember when I met Dr. Taylor, cool guy, laid back, just a natural cool guy. When me and him met, hit it off from the jump, became cool. Fast forward 20 years later, he's the head man, band director at Southern University. You know, some people get certain status and they kind of change. And
right.
Man, Dr. Kedrick Taylor is the same person that I met 20 plus years ago that he is today. And I think that's a hell of a, I just love how he's naturally himself. He's just a good guy, cool dude. And I'm gonna tell you this too about Dr. Taylor. If you think for 1 second he ain't trying to whoop your ass on that field either, because he loves football.
Yeah.
So Doc trying to whoop your ass in them stands. Ain't trying to whoop your ass on the
football.
Field. He trying to go 2-0 on Saturday nights. So I wanted to give my boy that praise and give him that love, man.
Yeah.
But of course, so I'm gonna be honest. This is just how I feel. I'm not a band head.
Okay.
Don't kill me in the comments.
Speak the truth.
So how I feel is this: we are Southern is 1A for sure, and I think 1B, honestly, just what I observe and see on a yearly basis, 1B would be Jackson State.
Okay.
Sonic Boom of the South.
Okay. You didn't put Fam up there?
No.
Fam ain't up there?
No.
Oh, PV ain't up there?
Listen to me. Southern 1A, Jackson State 1B.
Okay.
Then the rest. Now, if I had to give honorable mention or something, Texas Southern,
okay,
Alabama State,
wow,
Alcorn,
wow,
I'd throw Graham in there, but it's a 1A and a 1B.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, I would say that too. I would say Southern, Jackson State, FAM. I'll put FAM in there because FAM does have the March in 100. I would put a MEAC school in there too. I would put Hampton in there. Hampton is pretty good.
PV too. I'll put PV back.
PV is.
There you go. But the reality is this, man. It's 1A, 1B. Man.
Yeah, it's Southern University.
It's Southern. And then if I had to pick Southern Jackson, speaking of that, speaking of Southern and Jackson, I want to touch on this. Now, I'm not going to say we spoke a lot of things into existence.
Yeah, we did. No, we did.
So we're trying to get.
We did.
We're trying to get the Howard game sold up. We're trying to get that sold up.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my next thing. It's time for the Boombox Classic, Southern versus Jackson State, to be a real classic.
Okay.
Boombox Classic. It's Boombox Classic, but this thing needs to be at a neutral site.
Okay.
And it needs to be a weekend. We are long overdue. Preferably, I feel like we need to go to Jerry's World in Dallas.
Okay.
I think that's probably both, distance-wise for both schools, probably around the same. But I think it's time for that classic to become a real classic. I love it in Jackson. I love it in Baton Rouge. But I think it's time. This thing needs to be a weekend. You know one thing. We are so much enemies, but we damn near like Cain and Abel. We're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
You know, every time we played Jackson State, unless one of us would just, and I can't even say if the football team was sorry. Every time Southern Jackson play football, it's gonna be a hell of a game.
Yeah.
The bands it's gonna be a hell of a band battle.
Yeah.
The fans it's gonna be the most. So that right there, we need to make that a thing. That needs to happen.
Yeah, because they used to play it in the Superdome.
We did. But I didn't, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like it there. I wouldn't like it there. Strictly because that's home of Bayou Classic.
It's yeah.
So I don't want to even, I don't even want to double or tread. I don't even want to be in that. That's what it is. Bayou Classic is
you saying have it at a neutral site
somewhere else. I think Dallas would be perfect, man. Jerry holler. Lunda, our fella Jaguar.
Yeah.
Man, talk to Jerry. Tight end coach, Lunda Well.
At Dallas Cowboys.
Talk to Jerry, man. Let's make this happen. This needs to happen.
The Boombox Classic, Dallas, Texas, Southern University versus Jackson State.
Annually. Give it to us. I tell you what, give us a test run. Let's do it for 3 years. And I guarantee you.
We're going to have 75,000 there.
I guarantee you it'll be there every year. You just have to start it somewhere and keep it going.
I think so. I think Dallas would be a good place. Oh, Houston would be a good place too.
Well, I think far as, I don't know the distance between that. Why I say Jackson, I think it's going to be probably around the same travel distance.
Oh, yeah, because on 20
parties.
Yeah, it's on our 20.
So,
right, yeah.
Man, we need to make that happen.
We will see. That's a good observation. I never thought about that. So, but yeah, man, this is us, man. We have certain opinions and certain ideas that that starting to happen, starting to come to fruition, and like that's a good one. And I didn't think about that. So, Roman, make it happen. AD Roman,
make that happen.
Make it happen. So, guys, look. This is our show, man. RTD Media. We got to get out of here. We got to pay some bills, man. But again, shout out to our sponsor, Come On Man Seasoning. Make sure you guys go to the website or go to online to get some Come On Man Seasoning, because the season is coming up. It's approaching fast, and football will be here before you know it. Make sure you get some of that. Any remarks?
Yeah, I also want to say, I want to give a little promo to the little brother, Trey Holly, and his mom. They have some good things coming out, some merchandise that's gonna be coming y'all way. I'm gonna have my Trey Holly gear on in the fall. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. It's personal. That's Trey and his mom's slogan.
It's personal.
So be on the lookout for that, man. Big things coming.
Shout out to Jaguar Nation. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. Make sure you continue to subscribe to what we got going on. Tell somebody who don't know what we got going on. Because we all about Jaguar Nation. We celebrate Jaguar Nation. We highlight the Jaguar Nation. Everything Jaguar Nation we gonna do. So you're gonna see us on the sidelines. You're gonna see us somewhere. So again, shout out RTD Media. Make sure you follow us. We're at RTD Media everywhere. If you want to email us, we're at rtdjags@gmail.com. And that's the show.
Get at us.